So as before, I was mentioning about a rubber that's spinning with something heavy at the bottom. When it opens up, it starts splitting into two. Sometimes you see the illusion. That's like when a helicopter, the choppers, when it turns, it spins and goes, opens and closes. So there is, I didn't connect the dots as to what I wanted to, the mashal was for. So now it came to me. I want to share it. So there's ashgacha and there is teva. Teva is something that is by cause and event, and different scenarios. Nature has consequences, give and take. And then there is hashgacha, which is higher than that, and it's a place of, it's mashana teva. It has nothing to do with teva. It doesn't have to be. It makes no sense. It just is, because you just wake up to it. So teva was already broken by Yetzias Mitzrayim and then by Kriyas Yamsuf, which means that toikev of illusion, how strong teva is and the power that it had to the point that it was able to enslave people for years, that was broken. So therefore we have the Lashon HaKodesh, which is the language that creates, going into that place under the water, taka the mikveh, under the water. Those are the oisius of the Lashon HaKodesh and daven and be mispalel. But to go back to the other point, is the feeling of ashgacha is, the way to better understand it is that we are a yesh ma'ayin, which means that we're coming from nothing. If you get to a point where it lights out, say the shtalshel, then a dot, nothing. And it's shittas, it's pashut. We have no language for it. No, doesn't speak, it doesn't feel. It's a whole different program that we don't even understand. So when you're dealing with such a level, coming from such a place, a yesh ma'ayin, that has the koyach to be mashana teva completely. Because in other words, that has the koyach. That gives you the koyach to go into a place of ashgacha rather than being in teva. Because you understand that you're coming from a place of yesh ma'ayin. It's a mirror effect. It's something that's projecting, because that's the ratzon. It's a thought. It's a projector. It's an energy. It's a koyach. Yes, and then in that koyach, the neshama is levels and layers. So, but the inyan is that the nakuda here is that looking at understanding what hashgacha is. It's completely on the other side of solving your problems from holding on to it and not letting go. It's completely on the other side of that. It's fully going, and if you don't trust, then that was thanks to the Meraglim, afraid of the Lida Anak and Amalek and all these cheder. And with Raman, the Gamas Amalek that you dealt with already, they threw that in there too, to put the extra fear. And then we're like, what? We're gonna have to deal with Amalek? You kidding me? He's gonna enter my mind and sfeikis. I'm gonna be spinning in anxiety. We're not. No, it was like that was the guys. The leading were like, forget it. Yeah, it makes sense. We're staying right here. But that was not the kavanah. So hashgacha. That's the point. Coming from yesh ma'ayin, hovering, being projected. It should be from Tehirei Allah projection.